And the first piece makes its move. What'll you do next?
Query, do you A, desire the destruction of humanity? Or B, have you finally decided to take action?
Now, don't you dummies know that eavesdropping on people isn't very polite?
Query, an event fluctuation was detected just before the new king was crowned. We assume this heralds your intent to join the battle.
Oh, you fallen gods are a serious buzzkill. You guys still think you're so hot. Well, listen, Mr. High and Mighty, Old Deuce, First Order of the Exceed, I'm not on anyone's side. So you can just keep playing your same boring games. But they're coming. They're coming all the way to your front door.
After seeing the way those two rallied the people of Elkia to their cause, I felt like they were our saviors. Well, not anymore. They just delegate all their kingly duties to me and the ministers and then spend the whole day sitting around playing games. Today's the day. Today's the day I end this once and for all!
Damn it! I made sure this room was hidden from the vile rays of the morning sun!
It's afternoon, you dope.
36 o'clock is too early.
Is that watch even real? Oh, you tossed my precious books all over the place.
Yeah, put them back in your grandpa's room for me, okay?
Sora, as the new king, that room is supposed to be yours. It's been that way for many generations, so you can't just decide to move out of it on a whim.
Yeah, but the bed's lopsided. It's hard to sleep in. The floor is for champs.
Oh, no, you are not going back to sleep. I find it really embarrassing to think that you're the new king who's been entrusted with the lives of over 3 million humanity.
I'm embarrassing, am I? Sorry to be a disappointment. You're entitled to your own opinion, but hear this. Not in this world or any other will Blank do any real work!
Don't underestimate
the will of humanity!
If that's the will of humanity, then we're better off going extinct. That's it! My patience for your shenanigans has finally run out! Sora, I challenge you to a duel!
Oh. So you want to play a game with me, huh? Sure about that?
Yes, that's right, I would!
Okay, so pledge number 5. It says here that since we're the challenged party, we get to set the rules of the game. Still in?
Yes. But as one of the greatest minds in human history, I'm sure you would never choose a game where you have an advantage over little old me.
All right, fine. Pick whatever game you think you're good at. And what are we playing for?
If I win, then you have to become a decent person.
Holy crap. If the 10 pledges are absolute, then they can even grant crazy wishes like that? In that that case, Steph, instead of making me respectable, just make me like totally satisfied IRL.
What?
Why do I need to be respectable if I can be content? Go ahead, challenge me. I'll do everything I can to lose.
Sora, you're not allowed to lose to anyone but me.
Wait, darling sister, would you stand between your brother and true happiness?
Blank can't lose a game, no matter how painful the cost may be.
But it's impossible for me to lose to Steph in an honest game.
Whatever!
All right!
Yes!
I'll bet on the tiny, ridiculous, remote chance that somehow against the will of the universe, you'll win.
Oh, wow, you've really gone and done it now. In that case, the game I pick is...
Blackjack?
Okay, I'll be the dealer, and you'll be the player. Is that all right, Sora? What? At least try to be interested. At least try to look awake. Now look here, you. Blackjack is 100% a game of chance. All your cheating and dirty little tricks won't help you this time, understand? Come on, say it with me. Ashante!
Ashante.
You fell right into my trap. A game of chance? Or so I'd have you think. 'Cause that's not how I'm going to play. Yes, that's right. I've learned that you can cheat as long as your opponent doesn't find out. I've been practicing this trick in secret, and I'm gonna use it to knock your skinny butt down a peg.
Dearest granddaughter, the weak must use their wisdom to kick all the skinny butts they can. Such is the hope of all humanity.
Thank you, Grandfather, for believing in our potential, and thank you, Sora, for teaching me how to beat you with it.
Hit me. Stand.
Well, I've got 21.
19 here.
I'm just getting started. Well, it's time for the final round. Best of luck! I think we know who's going to be winning, though.
Blackjack is one of the rare games where the player has an advantage over the dealer.
What's that supposed to mean?
The dealer has to draw another card whenever he's below 17, so he has a high chance of going to bust. But you haven't had that happen even once. That's some pretty impressive luck. I'll stand this turn.
Has he just given up? He didn't even look at the cards. Well, looks like the game is over.
Yep, sure is. In a natural blackjack, you get back 2.5 times what you bet. That means I win. Yay.
But I had humanity on my side.
Stephanie, my dear girl.
Grandfather!
Don't you know if your opponent is a human, you're just screwed. Just screwed.
Hold on!
Just
What?
screwed.
Think of
What a
that!
hollow victory.
Truly contempt people are just an urban legend anyway.
I refuse to accept this. How did I lose? You must have been cheating.
And what's that supposed to mean? I thought you said that blackjack was a game of pure chance. I used card counting.
Card counting? I don't think I know what that is.
You think of the cards as numbers and count them in your head. Cards between 2 and 6 are +1, 10 and above are -1, and 7 through 9 are 0. Easy peasy. So you just count the number of cards that have been played so far to mathematically find a numerical probability for what will be played next.
So you use math in a game? I didn't know that was even humanly possible. Wait just 1 second! Isn't that cheating?
No, cheating refers to techniques like the forced shuffle you were doing.
You knew from the start?
Yep, and it made counting that much easier.
Oh, impossible! He not only saw through my tricks, he used them to defeat me? Ow.
Hey there, where are you off to?
Oh, just back to work. Remember all of those radical policies you proposed yesterday? I kind of have to meet with the nobles who oppose them now, and they're angry.
Huh, that took longer than I thought. I guess I'll go act like a king for once then.
Huh?
This is outrageous!
You'll pay for this! Don't think you can humiliate the nobles and get away with it!
That's former nobles from now on. Your titles, your land, money, holdings, all property of the state now. Well, given how quickly I changed things up, people were bound to throw a hissy fit sooner or later. Frankly, I'm surprised that it took as long as it did.
I know you didn't like them, but you didn't have to be so mean about it. I'd worked so hard to keep them under control peacefully.
Huh? Kept them under control?
I used data from the experiments we'd conducted on the royal family's lands. Then I distributed the commercial rights to all the noble factions that backed my family. Utilizing the success we gained from doing that, we were able to keep the other major political factions in check. At the same time, we could quietly break down the smaller groups, thus whittling away our opponent's power base. If you hadn't just humiliated those guys, we likely could have had a bloodless victory over the entire opposition. What's wrong with you two?
I didn't think this was even possible, but Steph, you were actually not a humongous idiot.
You mean you thought I was stupid this whole time?
But that can't be right. You are a Steph, aren't you?
Was it my imagination, or did you just use my name as a derogatory term?
Shut up, Steph. You're just a Steph.
My daddies were terrible! It is possibly the most unfair insult in history! In fact, I graduated top of my class at the most prestigious academy in the country, and I have connections with every major family through my former classmates. Huh?
She graduated from high school already and has lots of friends.
You know, she's like an entitled rich little princess, literally.
And she has big boobies, too.
Sora? Shiro?
We didn't decide, did we? What we were gonna make you do for losing that game of blackjack.
You're really gonna get it now, Steph. No mercy.
Wait! No!
There are too many people here. Shiro, don't let go of my hand, no matter what.
You know, Sora.
It was your idea to come to town, Sora. What's going on?
We've got something we need to do. Wait, why is everyone looking at us funny?
That's because you made me wear this crap! Of course they're going to stare!
Whoa.
Couldn't you have come up with a more dignified demand than
Okay,
this?
Steph, now shake.
Oh my god, I can't disobey!
That's the rule, Steph. In accordance with the law of the pledges, you are officially our dog for the day.
Oh.
Now, your outfit is weird, but they seem more scared than anything else.
I'll tell you why. It's because the king of Elkia is walking around with someone dressed as a war beast on a leash.
Wait, you say you're dressed like a war beast? Exceed rank number 14. Their territory, the Eastern Federation, is one of the largest. They possess superior senses and physical abilities, as well as a sixth sense that allows them to read people's minds. In other words, the Eastern Federation is an Eden composed entirely of hot girls with animal ears!
No, there are men and old people too.
Okay! Time to conquer the Beastern Paradise! We're going after the animal girls. Ready? Let's go!
Oh, wait! They're one of the 3 biggest countries in the world!
Silence! You and your false ears shall not stand between me and the joy of authentic animal-eared goddesses! The Eden I've only dreamt of awaits its true master.
Sora, before you do that,
Oh, that's right. Onward we go.
lead the way.
Right.
Wait a sec! I'm tied up? Son of a bitch!
I can't believe we didn't find a single thing anywhere.
This kingdom is weird.
I know, right? This looks good, but it tastes like dookie.
I think there's a shortage of things like sugar, salt, and butter.
Is that why Steph's cookies were so good? Because they have better ingredients at the castle?
I finally found you!
Oh, hey, Steph. Where you been?
What do you mean? Oh, huh? You left me tied to a lamppost in the middle of town. You're saying you just conveniently forgot?
Sorry about that, Steph. Now sit.
You asked for forgiveness and then you make me sit? This is so wrong! I can't take this anymore. I've got to do something about these two. But if I'm going to stand any chance of beating them in a game, it has to be a game based on pure luck, one where they can't calculate their way into winning. I've got it. I demand one more match!
Now stand.
Okay, what do you want from me now, Steph?
The same thing you wanted this morning that I didn't understand. The IRL!
Oh, Steph, I knew you would! Oh!
I will be happy to accept on behalf of Blank. If you lose, you have to do one thing I tell you to.
Sis, please. My manhood needs this.
That's fine with me. We'll compete to see whether the next person to go down that alley is a man or a woman.
Best out of 10 wins.
Ashante! This doesn't make sense.
Did you really think it'd be random? People usually have reasons for going into town, you know. What Shiro did is assess the male-to-female ratio by applying data on time-based variables, occupations, and employment rate for this area to the general trends that we've observed in the past.
I rule.
You always take this stuff so seriously?
But of course, because when it comes to games, we're always serious.
It's time to pay up, Steph. I think I'll take your underwear.
That's it, isn't it? I really am ruined forever now, aren't I?
Hey, Shiro, this is actually starting to get really depressing and sad.
I'm just 11 years old. I'm a kid, so I don't understand.
You seem like you're in a bad mood. Might want to go easy on Steph from now on.
Whatever.
I'll have you know, I'm just getting started. As far as my skills go, you haven't seen anything yet.
On the contrary, I think we both seen plenty.
You'll regret that one! Ashante! One more. I want to play one more game.
You don't have much left to lose.
A temporary defeat is trivial so long as it leads to ultimate victory.
You know, I'm starting to understand why Elkia ended up in such a bad state.
This time, it'll be pure 100% chance. How many seconds until those birds fly away?
Fine, I'll let you bet first. Ashante, what's your bet?
Huh? Ashante. Let's see. I bet 30 seconds.
Then I'll take 3 seconds!
Hey! That's against the rules!
I don't believe you stated any rules, right?
Steph, just give it up already.
Why?
Huh?
What did I ever do to deserve this? All I want is to help people. For the sake of Elkia, why can't luck be on my side even once?
Steph.
'Cause nothing's decided by chance alone.
Huh?
Rules, statistics, emotional states, any number of invisible factors can combine to produce an unpredictable but inevitable result. So the victor's decided before the game even begins. Luck isn't a thing. For example, what's the probability of drawing the ace of spades from a deck with no jokers?
It's 1 in 52, isn't it?
Normally, yes. But what if it's a brand new deck? The position of the cards in a new deck are typically identical. So that means if you take out the jokers and draw the card at the very bottom, it's the ace of spades almost 100% of the time.
Hold on!
Oh, that's right. I didn't say a word about it being a new deck, did I? Rather, you didn't ask. You see, being in the know gives you the power to turn the probability of winning from 1.92% to 100%. The more knowledgeable party will be the inevitable victor. This is why the humanity keep losing over and over, and why we're at a loss for what to do next.
Explain.
We don't have enough information.
Before we can invade the animal girl kingdom, we have to know something about them. Anything. Though preferably their weakness. We've heard that they have a sharp sixth sense, but that's not too much to go off of.
They can read minds.
If that's true, then nothing we come up with is gonna work against them. It won't even be a real game. I've read every book and paper in the palace and found nothing, and there's not a single bookstore or library in this town. Do these people even care? Do they want to lose forever?
Has he been looking for information about this world ever since he was coronated?
You know what they say, only an idiot starts a fight he can't win.
True, but we have to do something or we'll never get anywhere. Even if it means sacrificing ourselves, we have to keep fighting for Elkia before it's too late.
One more screw up and this kingdom is finished. I know you're proud of this country, but it's still on the verge of destruction. Don't forget that.
All that time, they weren't fooling around after all. Rather, they were shouldering the fate of 3 million humanity, and I didn't even realize it.
You know, all things considered, you really did a good job at keeping things in check so far, Steph. I was wondering why there was so little resistance to all those radical reforms of ours. You really had those noblemen in line.
Good job being smart, Steph.
What you said seriously helped us out, so thanks for that.
Sora? Shiro?
Please, don't cry.
Let's all keep working hard together, right? Okay, Steph?
That's all I want! That's all I want! Ah! Ow, ow,
That's nice, but we're still backed in a corner here, and we don't have the key to the one exit I can find. Huh? What the? It's dark already? Awesome. Laputa really exists.
Oh, that's the kingdom of Avonheim. It's one of our world's phantasmas.
You mean the second-ranked Exceed? How the hell am I supposed to play a game with that?
Sora, do you think...
Yeah, the best thing would be for us to get one of those Flugel up there and bring him over to our side. But how are we gonna get to him? Hey. It's not falling.
I guess it's gonna take more than magic words.
If you're looking for a Flugel, there's one that lives near here.
Huh?
About 5 years ago, it showed up at the doors of the Elkia National Library. It defeated my grandfather in a game and won the library and everything in it. Funny, huh?
Oh, you had a library, huh?
You bet your knowledge away or your head's full of shit! That's humanity's only weapon!
Steph, sit down, girl. Stay.
No, please wait! People are staring at me!
Exceed rank 6. The Flugel. They were the soldiers on the front lines, created during the ancient war to kill the gods. I can't believe there was one so close.
Wait, Sora, are you too sure you really want to challenge a monster like that?
The only way we're going to stand a chance at saving this place is if we can get a hold of the knowledge this god killer has.
You don't have to come if you don't want to.
Well, of course I want to come.
Steph, from what I hear, the Flugel supposedly only played one game and that's it. Is that really the case?
Yes, according to the records.
Perfect. Well, looks like this is it. Time to start conquering the world.
Neato.
Now then, where's this cute little angel of ours? That's not the kind of angel I was expecting. That's an angel of death.
Excusez-moi, you wee little personas. I'm afraid me library is no Sue library.
Whoa. That ruined it.
Woe is the Steph. Death should not have taken thee so young.